Let's talk about it, because everybody loves to say God this and God that. But has anyone ever asked, where did the word God even come from? Because one thing is certain, our African ancestors didn't create it. Step 1. The word God is not ancient. The word God is not in any original spiritual texts, not in ancient Kemet, Egypt, not in original Hebrew, not in Sumerian, not in Aramaic, not even in Greek or Latin, in the way we use it today. The English word God didn't show up until around 1,500 years ago, during the rise of Germanic tribes in Europe. They were trying to translate older words like El, Elohim, Hebrew, Theos, Greek, Deus, Latin. But they needed something that fit their own worldview, so they pulled a word from Old Proto-Germanic, Gujan, or Gudan, which referred to a supernatural being, but with no name, no face, and no ties to Africa. That's how they invented the word God. Step 2. Religion was formed around the word, not the other way around. Once they created the word God, they started shaping a religion around it. Enter Christianity 2.0, the colonizers' version. Because let's be honest, the Romans politicized it, the Catholic Church weaponized it, the Europeans industrialized it, and the slave masters globalized it, all while hiding behind a word they invented. So when you say God, you're not calling on the source. You're calling on a colonial concept. Step 3. African spirituality had no God. Like this. Our ancestors didn't beg to sky beings. They didn't surrender to invisible masters. They didn't fear punishment from eternal fathers. They honored the divine within. They communed with nature. They connected with ancestors. They understood the energy of all things. They didn't need a word like God, because they knew they were already divine. Step 4. The word God replaced the real connection. Once colonizers replaced ancestral names and energies with God, they created dependency. You weren't allowed to call on your ancestors anymore. You weren't allowed to use your language. You weren't allowed to say the names of your deities. They made God the only legal power, then gave you a book and told you to kneel to it. That's not spirituality. That's mental colonization. Final thought. You're not praying to the Creator. You're praying to a concept made in Europe, packaged in Latin, translated in Greek, and delivered by ship with chains. The source has no name. The divine can't be colonized. The power is within you, not in a word.